Have you ever wondered what to do at the end of a reading lesson? Well, here's an activity that challenges students to apply their creativity to what they've just read and have a little fun in the process. Reading often leads to writing. For example, critics write a review after they've read a book, and people write responses to blog posts or magazine articles. So this makes a writing activity a natural follow-up to a reading lesson. Today, I'm going to have my students read a short story about a man who tries to cheat in a fishing derby. And when we're finished, I'm going to have them summarize what happened in the story. Then, I'll call attention specifically to the end and ask to rewrite the ending, making it different than the original. The idea is to get them speculating about different scenarios that could have happened at the end, just like native speakers do when we read a novel or we watch a movie. Okay, so who can tell me what happened in this story that we just read? Alejandro.
Yes. It is a story about a man, his name is Henry, and he have a plan to win the contest of the fishing salmon, and he decided to catch a salmon and then put the salmon in a tank to feed and grown up to the fish for present then at the contest. This is the one part of the story.
Excellent. How do you feel about Alejandro's summary? Did he cover everything?
No.
Okay. Do you want to add more to that, Isabel?
Okay. When he caught the fish. The fish. Well, he at the beginning the fish in the tank was sad or sick, and he refused to eat.
Okay.
But after that, after a few days, he began to eat any kind of food.
Mm-hmm.
And the fish began to grow.
Good, good. And let's move to the end of the story. And let's specifically look at the end. What happened in the very end? Give me more of a summary of the very end. Lorena?
Yes. Well, he had planned and finally kill the fish.
So he had planned to kill the fish?
Yes, at the beginning.
Okay.
But finally he felt love for fish, for this fish.
Good.
And finally he let it go.
Excellent. So he had a change of heart. So that's the ending of this story. Now, your exercise today is to write a different ending, okay? And so the ending can be one paragraph. It's fine. So everybody, please take your pens and papers and think of a different possible ending for this story. And yeah, please write one paragraph on your papers. I will be going around and checking. If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't worry too much about your punctuation today.
Okay.
Try to get your idea out on paper. Good. And here, looked delicious.
Look of
So
my
you,
life.
yeah, looks delicious.
Looks.
You don't need like. No, you have the right tense here. Looked. That's okay.
Looked. With S?
Good job. Looks good. That'll be a good one. Good. Then here, and then it could be. Let's put it.
It.
We need our subject. Good. Excellent. Looks good.
Okay.
And are you ready? Will you be ready to read this to the class?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Alejandro. So, has everyone finished their writings?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing all of your endings. Let's have Isabel please come on up and read your ending to the class. So,
No.
please bring your paper up here and let's hear an alternate ending to this story.
So, Henry felt love for the fish, and he discovered that Sam wants a wife. He wants to have a little fishes.
He wants to have a little fish.
A little fish.
Good.
To keep the fish and send it to an aquarium because the fish was a good size.
he fall in love, and after a few days, they have a big family.
Because during the contest, another fisherman caught salmon and win the first award of the contest.
Oh.
And Harry could return with an empty tank.
I'd him because the fish was very big and looked delicious. Poor fish.
That was sort of a sad ending too. Okay, excellent. Very good. Please have a seat there. Rewriting the ending to a reading passage is just one follow-up activity. Here are some other things that you could have your students do. Write the summary of what they've just read. Rewrite parts of the story from different perspectives of different characters. Have a debate about the decisions that the characters made and discuss the pros and cons. Write descriptions of characters. Ask them what would have happened if characters had made different decisions. Whenever possible, try to design a follow-up activity that mimics what we as native speakers do after we've read something. Your students will find reading in English far more interesting when they can have sophisticated conversations about what they've just read with others.